sort of a small sample size, but how do the Lakers look without Kobe?
Well, they've been playing great.
Talk about the matchup a little bit with the Lakers, kind of what they propose to you all on the court.
What are you interested in? The whole game plan, or
Matchup, yeah.
just the big guys guard the big guys, and the little guys guard the little guys. You know, it's nothing magical. It's just basketball.
Is this a series where you will want to control the pace and maybe play at a faster pace?
I have no idea. I don't even think about things like that. You know, you do what you do and you go play. I can't control what they do. You just do what we do, and whatever effect it has on us or them is what it is. It's playoff time, you know. The energy level is up, the physicality will be up. Making shots is important. Playing good D is important, and whoever does the best wins the game. It's pretty simple stuff.
Health-wise, how's everybody feeling today?
We're good. We're good.
Should we not expect to see Boris in this series at all?
I think that's a safe assumption. Yeah. I mean, you know, the first round series oftentimes take a long time because of the. I'm not exactly sure why, but they just do. Like we play Sunday, Wednesday, for instance, that kind of thing. So if a series is 7 games, well, then maybe he has more of a chance to play. But just everything being equal, I think he needs, you know, a good amount of time to make sure he's okay. I mean, he hasn't been on the floor yet. He's just recovering from the little mini operation that he had.
Defensively, that was a big emphasis. Training camp, now that you've had the full 82 games under your belt, where do you feel you guys are at?
We're better than we were last year, but not where we wanted to be. Anybody else?
Tony's kind of had the up and down months with the injuries and everything. Do you have a sense of what you can expect to get out of him in the first round this season?
I expect him to be great.
Same thing with Manu. How's his
Well, he's going to have limited minutes. You know, Manu's not ready to play a full playoff game, so we'll have to monitor him as the series progresses.
Looking at the Lakers, do you have to admire how they've gotten to where they've gotten with all the adversity they've had to go through this year with the injuries and the coaching change?
Of course, I think, you know, they've done a great job with. I mean, the coaching change was a long time ago, but you know, just going from, you know, they're a different team, and that's to be expected. So without Kobe, there's got to be a different emphasis, and they've made the transition very well and played very successfully.
Good. Good. It was good to practice with my teammates and scrimmage and stuff like that. It's not that I'm playing well, but I'm feeling better and I'm playing, so that's much better than what I was feeling last week.
What about your conditioning? Is it coming along?
Conditioning was not bad. Actually, I did okay. So no, I don't think that is going to be the main problem.
What kind of role are you expecting to have in this series? What kind of impact?
It's a great question. No idea. I'll try to contribute in any way or form I can. I'm not probably gonna be a factor scoring-wise, but I'm just gonna try to be solid, create for my teammates, play good D, and help. Just do little things.
Do you feel like you're ready to play a 25, 30 minute?
Yeah. I don't think I'm better than my teammates at this point. I don't think I'm going to be a huge factor, especially the first game or first 2. But I don't think that I have to be limited because of, you know, the injury I come from. I think if I'm limited because I'm not ready yet. So.
Kobe Bryant has called you one of his favorite matchups ever in his career. Are you going to miss your matchup with Kobe Bryant?
Not really. I'm not going to be a demagogue, and no, definitely not. I really appreciate what he said, but of course, playing against him makes you better. that's for sure, because he challenged you in every possession. But I'm not gonna miss him, for sure.
Obviously, a playoff series is about more than one player, more than one matchup. But how important is it for Tony to be Tony in this series?
How important it is for Tony? For us?
For you guys, for Tony
Well,
being the MVP.
we were the best team in the league for a while because Tony was the best point guard in the league. I mean, not that he's struggling or he can, he got a couple bad games, but we still trust him and we believe in him. So it's normal that you can have a little setback during that 82-game season. So that's not a concern. Of course, we need him at his best. This is the playoffs. We need everybody at its best. Me, TD, Kawhi, everybody. So Tony has been our best player for a long time, and we need him to perform.
Because of the injuries you guys were dealing with, and not having the best April, did you get the sense that whether it was the Lakers or anybody else who was near the bottom of the playoff standings, did you get the sense they were trying to avoid other teams in the first round more? And if that meant getting a first round match,
Can you rephrase? I didn't.
Yeah, because of the injuries you guys dealt with, dealing with, and because you didn't have the best month of April, did you get the sense that other teams that were kind of in the lower seedings were trying to avoid other teams more than they were?
Well, they were trying to avoid Oklahoma City. I mean, it's normal. They played much better than us in the last month, and we have been with a lot of up and downs and with injuries, so it's completely normal. And besides, everybody wants to be a little higher in the standings. So we understand why Houston and Lakers were, played like a playoff game, the last game of the season, and it's normal. We would have done the same. So it's a great challenge for us. Hopefully, it gets us fueled up, and we go back to be the January and February Spurs.
Excited by that matchup? Just
No,
given the history?
definitely. It's the best time of the year, and it's a great rivalry against them. When I first arrived in San Antonio, that's all we talked about. That's all they talked to me, the whole Spurs staff talk about how can we beat, the Lakers and Kobe and Shaq, and so it's great to play against them. I'm sure that the whole city and all our Spurs fans, everybody's excited. It's a great challenge and a great opportunity to do well.
You wish Kobe were healthy and
Yeah,
playing?
definitely. Do a lot better. But it is what it is, and we're going to play the Lakers without him, and definitely going to change the game plan. It's going to be a lot different. Got to focus, inside, and it's going to be a lot of everything's going to go through Dwight and Gasol. So we have to make sure that we work on all that stuff, all our defensive stuff.
Would you like to control the pace of the game and run them?
Yeah, we definitely want to push it. I definitely want to try to get some easy basket because once they're set, they have a pretty solid defense. So definitely going to try to push it and get some easy points.
Your health status is, how do you feel?
I'm okay, surviving. I'll be fine. Got a couple days before Sunday. I felt good at practice today, so I feel pretty confident that I feel good for Sunday.
Do players just normally start feeling better when the playoffs start?
Yeah, definitely. It's all the adrenaline, and now it counts. It's like I said before, it's the best time of the year. It's the playoffs, and we play the Lakers. You can't ask for better.
When you get back from an injury like your ankle, like the one you had your ankle, is there kind of a cautious approach? Just wait till the playoffs get here and then kind of let loose? Or anything?
Yeah, it triggers a lot of different stuff, because then your back hurt, your knee hurt, because you try to compensate. And when I came back, we played like 5 playoff games like right away, So it was just like a hard stretch for me, but it's okay, It's no excuse now. It's the playoffs. Nobody cares about that. Everybody got injuries. We played the Lakers and they lost Kobe, so you can't worry about that. And everybody goes through those up and downs during the season. So now it's the playoffs. It's a new season now. So
how different are the Lakers without Kobe Bryant?
Totally different. It's a new team. It's a different team. They play different, and everything goes through Dwight, and so. He's going to try to draw a double team, and you got shooters, and Steve Nash is going to have the ball a lot more, so it's going to be a lot different.
The bigs are obviously their strength now, I would say. Does that make it important for you to win your matchup, point guard?
No, definitely. Last time we played LA, I had maybe the worst game of my season. I had a rough shooting night, and everything was hurting, but you know, it's a great opportunity for me to bounce back and to play better. I'm pretty sure I will play better than what I did last game.
Having that game there, is that just a little bit of extra motivation to come back and play them another time?
Yeah, for sure. You know, it's like every time you play the Lakers, you know, it's going to be great motivation. It's a great rivalry.
Tony, do you get the sense that the Lakers and those other teams that were near the bottom of the playoff seedings, they were trying to avoid other teams more in the first round? If that meant they got you guys, then that was okay with them. Did you kind of get that sense from them?
It doesn't matter. You know, I mean, like in the West, everybody is good, and a low seed can beat high seeds like we did it, you know, 2-3 years ago when we were 7 and we beat Dallas when they were 2nd. So it doesn't matter in the West. Everybody is really good, and it can go either way. You know, Clippers, Memphis, it can go either way. Golden State, Denver, same thing. It just doesn't matter. In the West, it's a strong conference, and so you know, you get the Lakers, you get Houston, you get Golden State. It's going to be a tough matchup regardless.
Did you stay up and watch the
Yeah, I watched the game. It was a fun game. It was a fun game. Crazy 3 by Parsons, and that was just a great game. You know, great win by the Lakers. You have to give them credit. You know, they fight, you know, through the whole season, and now Gasol looks like he's healthier, and Dwight's playing great. Steve Blake's playing great. They're all playing good.
Since the 2007 title, how many times have you heard that this is the last run for the Spurs?
I don't know, from you or from every year. Every year, you know, they say the same thing, but we don't care. You know, with the Spurs, all that matters is what we think, you know, in our team and what we have to do to try to go far. And we were pretty close last year. You know, we were 2 games away from the NBA Finals, so we want to try to, you know, go back to that stage and get another opportunity.
Obviously, that day will come, whether it's this year, next year, year after. I mean,
But we don't think like that. Yeah. We don't think about it.
Is there any kind of urgency there that, you know, Tim's not going to be around until he's 45? You gotta.
No, we don't think like that.
How often should we expect to see Dwight Howard at the foul line in this series?
I don't know. You should ask Pop. But a lot, I guess. That's my guess. If I had to bet money, a lot. People is going to scream at him in LA. It'll be funny.
Tony, do you think Dwight Howard has the character to be the leader that the Lakers needs now?
Well, he proved it with Orlando. You know, they went all the way to the NBA Finals, so he proved that he can carry a team. So there's definitely going to be a lot of pressure on him, but he's got great teammates around him, so it's not just him. You know, it takes a whole team to go all the way.
Tony, how much bigger a factor is Kawhi Leonard right now than he was at this time last season?
Kawhi is a big factor since he's been here. You know, he's the X factor for us. When he plays well, usually we win, and Kawhi's been great all season long, so I expect him to have great playoffs.
When you get to this point of the year, Tony, is it tough to just kind of turn off the last month and just say, okay, second season starts now?
I don't think it's like a best formula. You know, last year we won 10 games in a row and win 20 games in a row, and then you lose 4. Like, try to say like, well, the basketball gods. You know, you try to understand, but there's nothing to understand. Like, and this year we had a bad month of April, a lot of injuries, and you know, I don't think it matters. I think you just have to go play and see what happened.
Do you think after this last month, people maybe have forgotten how good this team can be when it's healthy and clicking?
Yeah, but that's good. That's good. Gotta be sneaky. Be sneaky. We try to be sneaky.
It was all the part of the plan then, huh?
Yeah.
You guys are at defensively. That was a big emphasis. Now we've got 82 games.
We were great until the month of April, and then it went down a little bit, so we need to get it back, because if we want to beat a team like the Lakers, we're going to have to be at our best defensively.